Akanksha Swaroop. Now, India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar was in the island nation of Sri Lanka for 2 days earlier this week. He held a detailed discussion with Lanka's President Ranil Wickremesinghe, Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardene, Sri Lanka's Foreign Minister Ali Sabry, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa and top officials of India's High Commission on the island nation. Now, it should be noted that this is the first high-level visit by the government of India this year. Sri Lanka, which is still struggling to secure a bridge loan of $2.9 billion from the International Monetary Fund to meet its immediate needs, got the full endorsement from India at a crucial time when China has declined to help Sri Lanka so far. Let's also try and weigh in on this visit, and for that, I'll be joined in by my guest in just a bit. In the meantime, let's also play out India's External Affairs Minister's reaction.
My primary purpose of coming to Colombo at this time is to express India's solidarity with Sri Lanka during these difficult moments. As you all know, last year, India extended about $4 billion in terms of credits and rollovers to help Sri Lanka get through an economic crisis. For us, it was an issue of neighborhood first and not leaving a partner to fend for themselves.
For more details, I'm joined in by Dr. P. Sarvanamuthu, who joins me live from Sri Lanka. He is the founder, executive director of the Centre for Policy Alternatives. Many thanks to you, Doctor, for joining in on CNN News 18. Now, Jaishankar incidentally became the first foreign dignitary during the economic crisis to visit Sri Lanka, even last year in March. Is Sri Lanka's unprecedented economic crisis now a testimony to India's steadfast support for its southern neighbour?
No, absolutely. I mean, when the crisis erupted, it was India that gave us something like $3 billion to tide us over. India has been very supportive of us as far as the IMF is concerned, and your finance minister has also spoken on our behalf. So India has been the staunchest ally, and it has reinforced this notion that at the end of the day, if there's any country that is going to prop us up and not let us go under, it is India. Although overall the relationship may best be described as a love-hate relationship, India is our permanent friend and neighbor.
Right. Dr. Sarvanamuthu, how do you view the Indian support in contrast to China? Fact is that China has been having a tough time processing Colombo's request for financial assistance and debt restructuring, unlike the help it's rendered to Pakistan.
Well, I suspect that the reason why the Chinese have not been so forthcoming, indeed, in comparison to India, is because they have their own issues, and also perhaps they want to be able to see what leeway they have in the vulnerable position that Sri Lanka is. So I think that, yes, Pakistan is probably much more strategically important to them, and it's a much bigger investment, if you like, as far as they are concerned. So they will behave differently. But with regard to Sri Lanka, our hope is that they will come round and they will recognize that they will start losing influence to India and the Quad countries if they do not show a greater receptivity to our plight.
Right. Many thanks to you, Dr. Sarvanamuthu, for joining in. And with that,